Ah, dumbass. I was talking to myself. Greetings, Internet. My name is Vince Nicholas. I'm the lazy, healthy dude. Today, I wanted to talk about the gym. First of all, before we even continue on, do you even lift, bro? I had four things I wanted to say specifically about the gym, so I'm just going to combine them all into this four-part mini-series, much like Stranger Things, except I'm older and sadder and more pathetic. Okay, number one, my workout routine. It's very basic. I lift, and then I run. I lift weights, and then I do cardio. For lifting, I do 4 different exercises, usually. First one is always chest. I always start out on chest, because I feel like that's the area that I really need to focus on is my chesticles, because I got the loose skin, I got the man boobs, and I'll never be The Rock, but I can try my hardest. So I do chest first, and then a back, and then a shoulders. So chest, back, shoulders. I work those 3 parts every single day. I don't do tris because I feel like triceps are worked secondarily, but they are worked during chest. And I don't do bis because I feel like bis are worked, again, not primarily, secondarily, during back exercises. And I don't really care about my arms. Like, look, you got tickets to a gun show? I mean, this is just, I don't even do biceps or tricep exercises, and I got stuff. I got muscles, so I don't really worry about it. My chest, again, because of my loose skin and my man boobs. Shoulders, because I've always liked shoulders. To me, they're like the most difficult. It's a lot of pain and a lot of struggle when I work on my shoulders, but I love the broad shoulder look. Tall, dark, and handsome. Am I right, ladies? That's what I like on myself in terms of appearance. I'm very shallow. I'm very vapid. I'm very superficial. And then back, honestly, I don't really care about the back, but I guess it's sort of important. And it's really close to the shoulders. By the way, don't try to get by or you'll get dealt a bad trap. The Rock says that. So that's it. And then, so that's lifting. 4 exercises, chest, shoulders, back, and then one more. The 4th one is usually another chest, because like I said, I hate my man boobs. I hate them. I hate my loose skin, and I don't like it. It will never go away, and that's fine. But every day I'm in the gym fighting, man. I'm struggling. Living to fight another day, man. Okay, so that usually takes 45 minutes-ish, and then I do cardio, which I hate. I actually spend the first 45 minutes during lifting trying to talk myself out of doing cardio every single day. It's like, I hate cardio. I've done enough cardio. I'm really tired. My ankle hurts. Cardio sucks. I hate my life. What's the point? But I inevitably, I get my fat ass on the treadmill and I do cardio. I don't know how I came up with this method or whatever, this program, but the first 2 miles, I do 2 miles, my warm-up. I walk at about 11 minutes and 45 seconds pace. So that's 2 miles. And then after that, I run. Sometimes I run, and it's about, I want to say 10-minute pace, but sometimes it can be faster. So 2 miles at about 11.5 to 12-minute pace, and then I run. Sometimes it's a quarter mile, sometimes it's an entire mile, sometimes it's 2 miles. It's just how I feel. And how I broke it down, again, I have no idea what I'm talking about. By the way, I'm not a trainer, okay? I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. But if I was a doctor, I'd be a gynecologist. Why did I say that? No. By the way, if you were a gynecologist and you were a straight male, would you look forward to work every day? Or would it be like, Miss Johnson is coming in later, maybe I'll call in sick. Oh, Miss Ripley has an appointment tomorrow. I'll be here early. Eh. By the way, as a child, I was in the same room during one of my mom's gynecologist appointments, and that was a scene, man. I was not on the doctor's side, so I couldn't see what was going on. I was on my mom's side, and they had the plastic or the paper skirt there. But it was an odd it was an odd experience. I mean, I was a kid, so I didn't quite. I was like 7, 8, 9, 10, somewhere around there. So I didn't quite grasp. Today, that would kind of freak me out. I would freak out. I would freak out, George. That was a Seinfeld reference. But I just remember like just being like, okay, and I knew what was going on, but I didn't know. I didn't want to know what was going on. Like, I knew I came from out there. Like, I dropped out of that area. I emerged from that area about a decade ago. That's what they tell me. That's what they keep telling me, that I was birthed from that canal there. But I didn't want anything to do with it. And, and it never happened again. And I still question to this day why I was in that room. That's what waiting rooms are for, man. Let me read the Time magazine from 6 years ago. I'll be fine. I know I came out of there. I know I came from there. I know I dropped out of there. That's what they tell me. But I don't need to be here. I really don't. The second thing I wanted to talk about was days off or time off. I'm going like 7 days a week to the gym, and I've been doing that roughly since May. At least 6, usually 7. And I'm doing 7 right now pretty consistently because I have no job, I have no friends, I have no family, I have no life. It's a really pathetic existence. So the gym is sometimes all I have. Not sometimes. It always is all I have. That and meandering trips to the Dollar Tree. That's my life right now. Now, you should take a day off. I mean, I should take a day off, but the what I do is like, okay, so there's 7 days. 4 days, I'm like 100%. I'm going hard charging. I'm a bro. I'm getting yoked and putting in 100% effort, going crazy, and at the end of the workout, I'm like fatigued. I'm like, my body is destroyed, and that's fine because I'll recover. But that's 4 days, and then like 2 days, and this works out to like Friday and Saturday because it's the weekend, and I'm ready to party. I don't party. You need friends to party. Wow, I made myself sad. So 2 days I go like, I want to say 2/3 hard, around there. I'm not sure. And then on Sunday it's like it's like I don't half-ass it. I 10th-ass it. I literally go to the gym. I do 1 set of usually chest, because like I said, my chesticles are important. My man boobs, they gotta shine for the next lady that sees me naked before we make love for several seconds. I'm sorry, did I finish already? Okay. 1 set. It's usually very heavy weight because I know I'm only doing 1 set. And then, so this is Sunday, so I do 1 set, and then I go on the treadmill, but it's like walking. It's like 14 and a half minutes a mile. And I do 2 miles, which is fine. I get a little bit of a sweat, but it's nowhere near to me pushing myself on the other days. So that's it. I mean, like I said, I go 7 days a week, but I don't go 100% all 7 days. I think that would be just mayhem, and it wouldn't be good for my body. I mean, you got to recover, you got to relax, and you got to rest. So I would say do 6 days or 7, but make sure that the 7th is weak AF, and it's very easy on your body, and you're kind of just doing it just to do it, just to have something to do. Again, no life, no friends, no job, no purpose, no one to love, whatever. Another thing is taking a week off. I used to take a week off every few months, but like I said, I've been going pretty nuts since May for various reasons, which I won't get into. But you should take a week off. My problem with taking a week off from the gym is that I'm like, well, I get to pig out now. I get to oink it up and eat whatever I want. Diet and exercise truly go hand in hand. So that's my problem. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to take a week off because I've been working out a lot, blah, blah, blah. And I need a rest, etc., etc. And then that week, I go out to eat, I get the snackaroonies, I pig out, I poop it all out, I eat too much, I poop, and it's a never-ending cycle. And honestly, at the end of the week, I can put back on 20, 25-ish, maybe 30 pounds, and it's not good. So I haven't quite mastered the art of taking a week off from the gym and still eating very well. Usually it's just I got a week off, I'm gonna go nuts, and then I spend the next month recovering from that week and working off the weight that I gained from that week. So it's health and fitness and dieting, it's never ending. You will always be learning. I'm always learning. I will never be perfect. This is a lifelong challenge. The third part I want to talk about is changing things up. I'm a big believer in you need to constantly surprise your body. Keep it guessing. Keep it on its toes. So change things up. And you get bored. I get bored. Like I'm like, I don't want to be here. This is dumb. This is pointless. What the hell am I doing here? I want to go home. That happens. Black coffee with a smidgen of cinnamon. That happens. It doesn't happen often, but it happens, and I can go for like a week or 2 or 3 where I'm thinking like that. But you always want to be challenging yourself. Keep your body guessing. Keep it so you never get comfortable. And if you get bored, change it up, switch it up. 2 things I've done recently, I'm actually currently doing right now. I adjusted the number of reps. I was doing too many reps. I do 3 sets for each exercise, but I was doing too many sets. For whatever reason, again, I'm not a trainer. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist. But for whatever reason, set 1, I would do like 18. Set 2, I would do 28. And then set 3, I would do 36, 38, 42. And I have no idea how I came upon those numbers. I remember back in the day, a couple years ago, I would do like 50, 60 reps. It was just, I had no idea what I was doing. If you're doing 50 to 60 reps, the weight is too light, young man. Move that little pin there down. Increase your weight. But right now I switched to first set is, again, I have no idea how I came upon this system or these numbers. Just for the hell of it, man. Just because I don't know. I have no idea. What am I doing here? First set is 21. Second set is 26. Third set is 31, sometimes 32. And that's just something super easy. I mean, I literally made it on the decision to switch it up on the drive over to the gym, which is like literally 5 minutes away from me. Just to variety, do something different, spice it up, change it up, keep your body excited and guessing. Another thing I've recently done with the treadmill is walking. So I used to walk. Like I said, I walked 2 miles and then I would run sometimes a quarter of a mile, sometimes a mile and a half. It really depends on the day of the week, actually, and how I felt. But recently I've started, actually this week, I would run first and then walk. So a typical day, I would run a mile at a 10-minute pace-ish, and then the second mile I would do around 11.5-minute walking pace, and then third mile 11-minute 45 seconds walking pace. Again, I have no idea why. I'm not a trainer. I don't know I have no idea what I'm doing. I just kind of throw things at the wall, and if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. But my thought was that I burn the calories really early in the run, in the cardio session, and then I would continue burning the calories even though I'm walking. But it's a speed walk. It's a fast-paced walk. So I would continue burning calories while walking, and again, hopefully losing more weight, and that's the whole point. That's why we're all here, isn't it? So those are two things I've done. Changed the amount of reps in my sets, and I started running first and then walking in my cardio. And number 4, set new goals. The fourth part is set new goals. I have this goal that I want to do a sub 8-minute mile. Now this will be on the treadmill. I like the treadmill. I don't know. I don't get people who run outside. Like, when I'm done with the treadmill, I'm done with the treadmill, and I walk off the treadmill, and then I exit. I walk out the door of the gym. The people who like run outside, like, you run a mile, and then you're like a mile away from your house. So what the hell's going on? And there's many elements to deal with. Trees, rocks, leaves covering rocks. Am I right? So I never got. I don't get people who run outside. I don't get people who hike either. That's a whole other deal. But I like the treadmill. It's very consistent. I know exactly how fast I'm going. I know the amount of miles I'm running, or the amount of distance I'm covering. I know the speed, and then when I'm done, I get off the treadmill and I can walk out the door instead of going on a run and finding myself 4 miles from home. Like, what the hell? What's the point of that? And again, do you like running on asphalt and when it's super hot outside? And do you like tripping on curbs and dealing with leaves covering rocks? Did I mention the leaves covering rocks? It just sounds like an injury waiting to happen. But I would like to do an 8-minute mile. It's kind of been something I've been trying to target / think about / I don't know, just maybe focus on for several months now, since maybe almost a year. And the Couch to 8-minute mile, I didn't really find a good program there. And when I say 8-minute mile, I mean 7 minutes and 59 seconds. Because I'm not trying to do a 7:45 or 7:30 mile. I mean 7 minutes and 59 seconds, 0.9 nanoseconds. Because that's all. I'm just aiming for the 7. We like big round numbers, don't we, as a human species? So those are my 4 gym hot takes / hacks / just topics I wanted to bring up. My workout routine: lift and run. Take days off. You should absolutely take at least 1 day off a week, or 1 day off every 2 weeks, or 1 day off a month, or 1 week off every few months, or every 6. I don't know. I'm not a trainer. I spend my time watching hot shirtless dudes on YouTube lift weights, and I read some stuff on the interwebs here, and then I sort of adjust it and customize it to my life and what I like to do and what works for me and what I think is beneficial to me, and that's how I come up with something. Change things up, keep your body guessing, keep it surprised, keep surprising it, keep the romance fresh. Am I right, ladies? And then set new goals. The sub 8-minute mile, the 7-minute 59-second mile, that is a dream. I believe I can do it. I can do 8:45. I can do 8:30. I've been doing 8:30 for the past few weeks, an 8-minute 30-second mile. Chopping that other 30 seconds, that's going to be pretty difficult when you're talking about such a small amount of time. So that's something that I would like to do. Target. Will I ever do it? I don't know. I'm 40 now. I'm 40 now. If I don't do it now, what the hell? I'll never do it. So maybe that's something I'll vlog about, since I'm a health vlogger. By the way, this vlogging life, this would be so much easier if I was a pretty girl, a pretty young white girl, especially. I don't know. Because honestly, watching pretty girls talk about their bullet journals on the YouTube, that's spellbinding television. That's what I do. That's how I spend my days now, since I don't have a job. But there needs to be less all caps in YouTube titles. Less all caps, less exclamation points. Or maybe that's the secret. Maybe I'll start putting all my headlines in all caps, and as many exclamation points as YouTube will allow. The whole clickbait thing, like, I went on the Kim Kardashian diet, and this is what happened. I went on the Khloe Kardashian diet for a week, and here's what happened. What? I set out to write a clickbaity headline, and here's what happened. Anyways, Vince Nicholas, lazy healthy dude. Like, comment, subscribe, or don't. Do whatever you want. You're a grown up. Make your own decisions. Live your life for you, man, because no one else will. Why would you do what I ask you to do? Even though I'm asking nicely, I'm begging. I'm down on my knees begging, please, girl. Alright, peace.